Class action lawsuit has been filed now in California against the online payment company PayPal for freezing accounts without due notice.
3 months ago, we reported how a Knoxville woman sued PayPal for seizing her account, and she won the case in Knoxville.
Tonight, WAT 6 on Your Side consumer reporter Don Dare talked with a businessman in Chicago about the same issue.
Well, Bo, he contacted us after seeing our December story online. The online payment platform PayPal is extremely popular. Millions of people have an account. The company has triggers in place to safeguard against fraud. Plus, it can place a hold on your money based on an alleged violation of its acceptable use policy. Well, a Chicago man believes that's what may have happened to his account.
I had just started my business. I started a headstone business here in Chicago, Illinois.
Steve Cochran, a 34-year-old father of three, recently opened a business called Stevie O's Affordable Headstones in Chicago.
My idea was to bring a new look to the cemetery.
But as he was getting his business off the ground, his PayPal account was frozen late last summer. How much is in the account?
$5,483, I believe.
All frozen.
All frozen, and it's been over 180 days.
This is government money, your unemployment money that PayPal is holding.
Yes, and I have been letting my funds come into the PayPal account, and I haven't been touching it.
Steve says apparently PayPal detected a chargeback issue. He contacted them, but a limitation was placed in his account, and the reason, he said, was never revealed.
And I spoke to maybe 10 different supervisors. They all told me after the 180th day, my money will be released. I spoke to another supervisor after the 180th day, and they told me they don't know why those other supervisors even told me that. There's no time limit on my lock. They can't give me any further information or details of why it's locked or anything.
It's Rihanna. No.
In December, we reported that Sheena Small faced a similar problem. PayPal froze her account last summer. Steve saw this story.
I can say that it was resolved, and I think both parties are happy with how it was resolved.
Knoxville attorney Bennett Hirschhorn represented Ms. Small. The case, held in Sessions Court, never got to trial. Instead, it was settled out of court. Everything went okay with PayPal until when?
Until they froze my account on July the 5th.
Did they explain why it was frozen?
They never give me no explanation for why they did it.
There are a lot of people in this situation. I've received many emails and phone calls from people in other states and some in Tennessee who have had a similar problem.
In mid-January of 2022, this class action lawsuit was filed in California against PayPal. It alleges that the online payment company seizes or freezes funds from its clients' accounts without cause and without any fair or due process. The suit alleges PayPal does not inform its users why their funds are being held or how they can obtain a release of the hold. In a statement, PayPal said, "We will respond to the allegations through the appropriate legal channels in due course."
But keep calling and praying, you know.
It paid off. While he's not part of the class action lawsuit, Steve Cochran's PayPal account was released a few weeks ago. Now he can bring his business up to speed. Now, here are some guidelines to greatly reduce the chances of triggers being set off that might freeze your PayPal account. If you're expecting to receive a large sum of money, call PayPal ahead of time so they can expect to see the extra funds. When you first sign up for PayPal's website Payments Pro, there's a survey. Make sure that you check off higher numbers of how much money you anticipate making every month. Contact PayPal to make sure that your account is not limited in any way in terms of how much money you can accept per day. Now, what can you do if PayPal freezes your account and you can't get your money? In the event that PayPal ignores or rejects your request to release the money, you can file a small claims court lawsuit at your local courthouse. Bo?
All right, Don, thank you. And if you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email at ddare@wat.com. You can also call a 6 on Your Side hotline number at 865-633-5974.